Hey, in this video, we're going to show you how to change generator belts. All right, so to start, to either way to change belts, we need to get this fan shroud off. Let's take this hose off first. Don't take the rubber one off, always take this one off. Depending on what you have, you can either use a flat blade screwdriver or a 15, 16 or 8mm socket. You can take it off here or here, don't matter. I choose here because it's a little bit easier. Loosen up your clamp, and then you'll come over to this rubber hose. You can take it off here or down here. Again, I still choose here, it's a little easier. Loosen up the clamp, wiggle and pull. That will pull off. Come down here, twist and pull. Now that pipe is off. Now you need to take fan shroud off. To take this off will be a 7/16 or 11mm. There is 4 screws that hold this shroud on. There's your screw. You have one here, one right there, and the 2 on the bottom are directly below them towards the bottom. Once you get all your bolts out, now you can just pull that straight out. It has a notch so it can slide out. So you have 2 belts. You have one that's just for the fan, one does your alternator and your water pump. They both have different tensioners for them. To loosen this one, you'll use the alternator. You got a bolt here, and then there's another one right there. All you have to do is loosen them. So your top one will be a 12mm. Just loosen it a little bit. Your bottom one is a bolt and a nut. It's just a bolt. The nut is formed into the casing of the generator. Go ahead and get that one loosened till it's loose. And that way you can grab the alternator, push at the top, push it towards the middle of the engine. Now your belt is loose. So once you've got that one loose, now you can get your other one loose and start taking them off. This one's a little different setup. You have 2 bolts. You got one here, and then there's one on the pulley that you have to take loose. This one on the pulley, you may have to reach through underneath. Once both of those are loose, this still may be a little stiff and you won't be able to push it in. So on the other side, you have a nut and an Allen wrench. The nut is a 14. Back that nut off a little bit. Your Allen wrench is a 3/16. This is actually what adjusts it. So you will turn it counterclockwise and then push the tensioner in. Now, once you've got them loose, now you can slip it off your pulley, or if it's already gone, you don't have to worry about taking it off the pulley. Once you've got it off, now you have to feed it through every fan blade. Once you've had it off, it will fall between the fan and the radiator. You can grab it and pull it on out. This one's a little different. Take it off your water pump. That will be easier. Then you can take it off your alternator. Now, take it and feed it downwards. Feed it under the water pump pulley. Keep feeding it down a little bit. Now, the groove between your crank pulley and this metal bracket is a hole. You will feed it through there. So again, feed it through the pulley, through that hole. Once you've got it started, you can start pulling it, and there is your belt. Going back together is the same way, just reverse order. So start with it, stick part of it up in there, and just start pushing it in there. You may have to feed it because it's going to want to catch on things. But as long as you keep feeding it, eventually it will start feeding more. Start on the top of the crank, if you can. Just start feeding. Once you start feeding, make sure you get all the way up in there, past this bracket. Now it's up there. Now you can grab it, pull it more towards the top, get it back around your water pump. Go ahead, make sure you're in the bottom groove. That will be your crank. If you are not fully in the crank, you will not be able to get this belt on. Once you've in the pulley, go ahead, put it back on your alternator first. Put it in the groove just like that. Slip it over, put it on your water pump pulley. Now, once you've got there, you can either go ahead and tighten this now, or go ahead and get your other one on and then you can tighten them all together. It doesn't matter if one has to be done first or not. They can both be done at the same time, or if they want to do this one, then this one, it won't matter. Now, your black belt, feed it through your fan, every blade. Once you get it on past all your blades, now you're there. So go ahead, get it on all your pulleys. Once you've got it on all your pulleys, now you can start tightening it. You can pull this bracket towards you a little bit. It may slide back, no big deal. Take your Allen wrench, go ahead and start turning this bolt in. What it's gonna do is it's gonna start putting more tension on this. So once you get it there and you start seeing it really start to tighten the belt, go ahead and start adjusting it to where you need to. Don't go too tight and you don't want to go too loose. The reason is if you go too tight, you will have to keep adjusting it because your belt's going to stretch. If you go too loose, it will squeal and the belt will slip and not operate like it needs to. The way to know, kind of push and lift up on your belt. If you have roughly a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of play going up or down, you know, I'm not pushing real hard, just kind of right there, I think it's pretty good. So once you're there, go ahead, tighten the gem nut. That is a 14 millimeter. Tighten the gem nut. And then go ahead and tighten these 2 bolts. They are 19 or 3/4. Get these tight. Get them good and nice and tight because you don't want them to come loose. Go ahead, tighten this one. Tighten the one on the pulley last. The one that's closest to the oil filter, do that one first. Once you've got them nice and tight, this belt is good. Now we can go back to the other side. Go ahead, grab the top of it and pull towards the front of the bus. When you do, keep holding pressure on it while pulling. Tighten this top one. You have to tighten the top one first. That way it holds your tension. Once you get it tight, you can double check it. This one may be a little looser than your black one. That's okay just because of how the tensioner is. Once you've got it, you know, again, I'd say at least a 1/2 inch of play right there is good. Once you've got that one tight, go ahead and tighten your bottom one. The bottom one is a 14. If you only happen to change the black one, you don't have to do nothing with the green one. But if you have to do the green one, you do have to mess with the black one. So now that you've got them tight, if you want to check it, go ahead and fire it up. Just real quick, shut it down. Once you're good, put your shroud back on. Slide your shroud back down. Make sure it's over your fan. Kind of may have to put a little pressure on it. Once you've slid it down in there, go ahead, hold it with one hand. The other one, go ahead and start your top bolts. That way it helps hold it so you can do your bottom ones. You may have to move the fan shroud around a little bit to get lined up with the holes. Again, they're just snug. They're not super tight just yet. Make sure you have your lock washer and your flat washer. Lock washer will be towards the head of the bolt, and then you have your regular washer. If you don't have your regular washer, it's not going to work like it needs to. Once you got them all started, there ain't much really wiggle room to move that fan shroud around to adjust it, so that's where it wants to be. Go ahead and tighten them down. Once your top ones are tight, now you can install that pipe again. Start with a blue end, get it lined up, push, usually it slides on. You may have to turn your pipe, get it lined back up with your turbo, push, and may have to twist the pipe. Make sure it's fully seated. Go ahead and tighten your clamps up. You don't have to put them exactly in the same spot where they were. The biggest thing to know is you can feel a little ridge where this hose clamp was. Go a little bit past, or it'll come towards you a little bit more on it. If you go on it, you can destroy this hose and we'll have to get a new one. So just get the hose clamp on there, get it tightened up. Get them snug. If you go too tight, it will break. You'll have to get a new hose clamp. That's okay, we do have some in stock. Just go swap them out. Come back, get your one back here tight. Now once you've got that one tight, you kind of give her wiggle if you want, you're ready to fire it up. And if you need any more assistance or got questions, don't hesitate, reach out to the 24-hour number and we'll gladly help you.